are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. This is for day 5 of my 31 Days of Horror, and I've had this movie for a while. I've been wanting to see it really bad. I was hoping to maybe see the original version, because I know this one's a remake, but I just haven't been able to find the original anywhere, so I just decided to go ahead and watch this one as part of my 31 Days of Horror. The movie is directed by John Carpenter and written by David Himmelstein and John Carpenter, but he went uncredited in the credits for this one on the writing part. And this movie follows a small town where they have this big blackout, and when everybody wakes up, 10 women are pregnant, including a virgin and a woman that hasn't been sexually active for years. And as time goes on, after they have the babies, the children are born, and a lot of chaos ensues. Characters people are killing themselves, and there's a lot of deaths and stuff, and it's all coming back to the children. And so Dr. Alan Chaffee, who's the main character and the father of one of the kids, is trying to find out how to stop these kids from destroying the town and killing everybody in the town. This was a pretty good movie. I liked it a lot more than I expected. I had heard a lot of mixed things about it. Some people have told me that they thought it was pretty good. Some have told me they thought it wasn't very good. And that it's one of John Carpenter's worst movies. Now, I will say, though, that out of the John Carpenter movies I've seen, this is easily my least favorite, but I've only seen a few of his movies anyway, so that's not really saying a lot, but I will say, out of all of them, this one's the one that I wouldn't consider as a great movie, or would even say is a classic. Like, the ones that I have seen, I would say are all classics. Of course, the original Halloween and The Fog. The original version of The Fog is amazing, and Big Trouble in Little China and The Thing, they're both great 80s classics and stuff. So this movie is good, but I just wouldn't say that it's as good as any of those other ones that I've seen. But I will say it does have some really great performances, especially from Christopher Reeve. This was his last movie he did before he got paralyzed, and I thought he was amazing. And here was Dr. Chaffee. I thought he did a really, really great job. Kirstie Alley's in here too. She plays Dr. Susan Werner, who is a scientist doctor that's trying to figure out what's going on and how these women became pregnant and stuff. And she's pretty good too. She's kind of she gives a good performance too. And Lena Kozlowski is the one that hadn't had sex in a long time and that became pregnant, and she does a really good job playing her. And the virgin is played by Meredith Salinger. Her character's name is Melanie, and she does a good job too. But all of the cast is really good, and of course Mark Hamill is in here, and I think it's awesome getting to see him in something, because I haven't really seen him in a lot of live action stuff outside of Star Wars and everything, so it's always really cool getting to see him in a live action movie. And I just wish that he would have been in the movie a lot more. He's supporting, or a small role, but he's great in it whenever he is on screen. It's awesome. He's awesome in here. And the kids are all really good too. The main two kids that I recognized, one of them is Thomas Dekker, who he had been on a few episodes of Seventh Heaven, and he did the voice of Littlefoot and some of the Land Before Time movies. So it was cool getting to see him as a little kid. This was one of his first movies, if not his first. And Lindsay Hahn, who I've seen in a few things, she was in True Blood and the movie Broken Bridges with Toby Keith, which is kind of a guilty pleasure movie. She's in here too. She plays Alan's daughter, Mara. She's really good. She's really, really creepy. All the kids are creepy, but especially her. But I really enjoyed this movie. I thought the kills were all pretty decent. Like, there's one in particular where they like use their powers to make this guy climb up a ladder backwards, and he has like this mop in his hand and everything, and he puts the mop to his chest, and he jumps off the top of the ladder onto this car, and the mop goes through him and stuff. It's a really, really brutal scene. It's probably the most brutal scene in the whole movie, but that was a pretty cool one. And there's some other ones that are, there's another scene that's like really sad where Mara is a baby and she uses her powers to make her mom kill herself, and Christopher Reeves is really, really good in that scene. He really just gave a really good performance in this movie. But I really enjoyed Village of the Damned. I thought it was a lot better than I was expecting. It is kind of slow though. It's a slow burn movie, but it's still a good time. Not as good as some of John Carpenter's other movies, but they can't all be the best movies. And eventually he was going to have something that's not as good as some of the others. So, but I thought it was a lot better than I was expecting and stuff. I'd like to eventually review the original. If I ever can find it, I probably will review it, because I'd like to see the original one, see how different it is from this one. But let me know in the comments what you think of the movie Village of the Damned, and I hope you enjoy this video. And for day 6 of 31 Days of Horror, I'll be reviewing Trailer Park of Terror, which is a horror movie that I haven't seen since I was in my teens, so I'm really excited to rewatch that movie, go back and revisit that one. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.